This is your daily market review for Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. This is Dan Max, GDXJ Realty, aka the Trading Agent. This is your daily market review for Tuesday, August 24th, 2023. Another amazing day in the markets, of course. A lot going on to talk about. Let's get into it. So I keep seeing a lot of gurus in finance saying the bottom's in, seasonality taking over, everything's going to be fine. That's not how you bottom, folks. That is not how you bottom. And I've tried to warn people this 1,000 times. It is what it is. Remember, the market's meant to take the most amount of money from the most amount of people, so be careful with the logic. Now, again, you can trade it, but don't trust it. That's my opinion on that, because we know going into what? The end of the year, you have end of year profit taking based on what? Yearly bonuses. You have the mutual fund calendar year. You have a recession coming. We have a Fed pivot. We have all sorts of potential things coming that show you what? The economy's slowing. Then you throw in a war in the Middle East that's going to slow a ton. The hospitality travel business. Just there's a lot of things going on, and people sometimes don't like to hear this. But we try to do what the market's doing through probabilities. It's just not every day is down or every day is going to be up. What is the trend? Hopefully you can see going through this information. It's clear as day. It's down. It's just not every day is down. We talked about 3 red days followed by some chop. Maybe the first 3 days of this week. Go check the Stock Traders Almanac. They're all bullish days. So far, the Stock Traders Almanac proving to be at least on top of things. So, new to the channel, want to join the Discord room, link description below. Please check out YouTube channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. Back to Basics series. It's also on my website and Twitter. Always posting our trades. Again, go watch this video from 2021. Nailed it. Here you go. Here's the consensus. JC Parrots, I mean, good guy trying to help people. Seeing this a lot. Seeing a lot of stuff. A lot of things about people being bullish. New to the channel, want to check out the Discord room, Back to Basics education series from beginner to advanced on this page. Also, too, if you're worried about your brokerage going belly up, Schwab, TD Ameritrade, check out Interactive Brokers. Use the link above. It'll gladly give you a referral bonus. And also, too, if you're not getting paid 5.4% on your money, what are you doing? Use the markets link, get a promotion code of 5.4. If you don't use the promotion, they'll only offer you 4.4. This 5.4 is good for 3 months, but guess what? Once you start using it, you realize what awesome is. You will be sharing it with other people, and you will be getting 5.4% for 3 more months afterwards. And also, too, if they raise rates, they raise your bonus, coincidentally. So here we go. What have we talked about? Oops, I don't want to go to my homepage of Google. We said a pivot now is starting to get more likely to get priced in. Man, I guess we're back to a slight hike. Either way, pause. It was pivot yesterday, but what do we know? Fed's just draining their balance sheet as fast as they possibly can. And we know for a fact that what? At some point they will pivot. Because again, raising interest rates is a delayed effect. It's going to hurt the economy. It is hurting the economy. Everyone knows that. This is a Bitcoin. Come on. Oh boy. Do we freeze? So it looks like we're going to be in the pause cycle. Let's get into it. Bitcoin, talked about it holding these levels. It could break out. All right, we have a breakout. We have a confirmed breakout. However, I would just continue to be thoughtful. I don't know if this is going to sustain. Gold is not following. This is more of a potential headline-driven answer. Not an answer, but reaction. Just be careful. Ten cuidado. Oil, we talked about it. Don't trust it. Demand destruction is a real thing. Better hold the 81s. Nat gas, as usual. Chop, 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 flop. Chop, chop, flop, flop. Chop, chop, flop, flop. Anyway, dollar. We said watch yesterday if we had confirmation. Got back over the 20-day. All right, TLT again. We had that, Ackerman headline of covering. Again, could this be the bottom, the biggest volume ever in the TLT? It's just hard to believe it's not going to be choppy first. I don't see a V bottom, but again, I could be wrong. And again, if you want to try this stuff, you go right ahead. I personally think there's better trades than buying bonds, and there'll be an opportunity to buy bonds on a dip, a retest of some sort. The VIX, nice, 22 down to 19. I would be watching the 20-day. Again, it's just the thing about the VIX. I'm like, the market can do things, and people who just buy the VIX and hold on to it, good luck. It's meant to be traded. The VIX, look at this thing getting bam. Bam, back to the 20-day. I mean, if it comes back to 91, play it again. SPY. Are you surprised it bounced? No. We said what? The 3 red candle Kind of 3 down day. Kind of 3 down day can be a pivot. Now, again, the trend is down. Look, lower lows, lower highs. But here's the thing, right? Do yourself a favor. Is this just an oversold rally because it's about to get punished? Remember, we've been hitting all the VAP zones at some point. We will get down to the 410 area, somewhere give or take a point or two on each side. It's just a matter of when, in my opinion. Q. All over the place, obviously, after hours. We said looks like we were going to break yesterday. We bounced back. Okay. I mean, again, this is part of the game. Chop. I mean, look at the volume. There's definitely distribution, and now there's lighter volume pops. IWM continues to lag, makes new 52-week lows. Dojis, it looks real ugly. DIA, as we've talked about, better hold, 328. But again, this is just, these are downtrends. I don't know how else do you define them other than downtrends. Gold said, be careful up here. I mean, again, I don't know if we're going to break out. I personally think, liquidity coming out has always been bearish for gold. Hasn't been acting that well compared to Bitcoin. Call it what it is. Better watch the 180s. Silver, again, I don't trust silver at all until the Feds pivot at all, or the miners. Zero. None. Zero. Nada. Look at it. Lower lows coming off the highs. We'll see if it continues. GDX, we talked about this stuff, didn't look right. Hits the resistance, backing off. Now, is it going to lead gold? It's feeling like it is. GDXJ, again, the junior miners are the leaders of the leaders. They definitely peaked earlier. Keep an eye on it. AG all over the place. Yeah, 100-day. AEM. Again, these names will move through them quickly. I mean, better hold channel, trend, whatever. Newmont had been leading up. Look what it's done the last couple days. Doesn't look good. If Newmont's heading down, I don't trust gold miners at all. PAAS, same thing. Chop. All right, let's get into tech because this is where it gets interesting, right? There's a lot of opportunities to trade this stuff. Taiwan Semi post earnings said pop and flop fail. Watch the 200-day. Keep it simple. Stupid. Micron all over the place. Driving people crazy, right? Gave up on it. But it feels like it's just in a big choppy, sloppy consolidation pattern. Just, again, I tried to tell you, like, that one's just hard, so leave it alone. AM Dizzle, we talked about the 100-day failure. Now you're chopping at the 200-day. Not surprising. NVIDIA, come on, 440. Come on. You see it. The 120-day cross. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Somewhere in the 440s, I would absolutely short the crap out of this thing with a tight stop. Intel broke channel, bounces back. Okay, that's okay. 3 down red days, and now it bounces back. Part of the market. It is what it is. SMH, Shmeh. Breaks channel, bouncing back. Sometimes that happens. We talk about it. Sometimes you break channels to set traps and get buyers in, and then it fails even bigger. Adobes, we talked about anything up in the 560 was a short. Man, I'm just not getting there. Apple gets a little rally today. Cool story, bro. Trying to get to the 200-day. Again, this is a downtrend. At some point, we'll get in the low 160s, maybe even lower, because this thing is going to get popped hard. If they lose their China business, which feels like they're not going to be supported on, Amazon, chopping. I mean, we said since the 50-day. I mean, keep in mind, some of these names that have earnings, if you really want to play them, be careful. CRM, watch the 200-day, watch the 200 area, seems to be holding up. Guggenheim kept some shorts into earnings. Monster win said they are priced to perfection. I kept telling people, like, I don't see this holding up. And again, I don't even know what their earnings were. I don't care. It was just priced to perfection. I mean, I think it goes from 85 up to $1.45 in this economy, holding up at the highs. Novice gap. Now we're going to have the pro gap. After hours, we're down by the 100-day. Again, I held 3 puts. Nothing crazy. 3 puts to find my risk. I was like, all right, I'm willing to lose X amount of dollars. It's going to look like a nice win. A nice little steak and lobster dinner. Meta high, Mecca high, like a honey. Snap came out with earnings, but Meta's down a little bit. Again, I think they're priced to perfection. Look at this thing. They better not miss at all. Microsoft up after hours again on earnings. I don't know what they were, but look where it's at. It got up to 350. Now it's hanging around 342. Look at this gap fill up here. After hours, looking like it. Again, if you wanted to trade it after hours and short it, that makes sense to me. I didn't get on it, but that area, absolutely. NDAQ, as we talked about, pop and flop. Yep, look at it flopping. Flop, chop. Holding the 20-day for now, but okay. MicroStrategy, what do we say? If it holds the 380s, it could rally. Crazy action today. This feels very, very blow-off topish, or it's the start of a big up move. Your guess is good as mine. I would think it's more of a failure, in my opinion. A failure, not to launch, but just it's a trap, right? Like traps go up, traps go down, people get trapped. That's what the market's real good at doing. Oh, why can't I open this up? Anyway, watch this area. Didn't get over it. Didn't get over it. You know, you go from 300 up to 436. That is a huge move. Netflix started shorting some yesterday, added today. Said yesterday's recap, also said, as there's like, could it get up to the 100-day and channel high? Absolutely. But I like the risk reward here because you're up off the lows 60, 70 points. Give yourself some time. Define your risk. Again, no all or nothing trading. Do not be that goofball who goes, oh, I went all in at the 50-day. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? Emotional damage. You know that meme. That guy's hilarious. Love that dude. No, you don't do that. So now that you're watching it, you go, all right, well, you define your risk. See what happens. After hours at 413, chilling. Not much. Roblox. Here we go. Here we go. Come on up. Get into this level. Again, into the gap. Ooh, maybe the 100-day to 0.382. That'd be pretty smoking hot. Tesla, congrats again to the people who are short. And then we also say, guess what? Don't be surprised if it has a little oversold rally. You go from almost, what, 268 down to 203. Every day has to be down. No, it doesn't. This was a downtrend, right? And it went down, down, down. But every day was down. Look at this. Look at this. You go down, you chop. You go down, you chop. You go down, chop. Down, 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 chop, 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 chop. I mean, we're probably in what you would call the chop zone until the next down. How many days? I don't know. Ten cuidado. But let's get into it. More materials names. Letter X, we talked about getting bought out. Who knows, right? Maybe. Looks okay. I mean, again, Nucor, again, oversold bounce. Are you surprised at all? At all. Look at this. Since the 100-day downtrend, this happens. I mean, maybe all of today's action can negate multiple days, potentially. So keep an eye on it. I'd be watching. If it gets up to 149, 150, Caterpillar hits the 200-day. Are you surprised it bounced? No. But it looks kind of dead cheese to me. Just dead cheese. FedEx, another winner we've had. Again, so not surprised it bounced. Right? You know, oversold, but watch, it keeps hitting the 8-day. Look, this little green line. I think it's the 8. Yeah, it's the 8-day. My 10's there. Watch it. Watch and see if it's an 8-day rejection pattern. VALE, material names, again, oversold, I guess, sure, due to bounce. If that's the best trade you want to do, go right ahead. Arrow, copper, we talked about this thing getting slaughtered. No, every day is not down, Dan. It's a bear. It's bullish. Today's the bottom. Okay, we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, you have decent volume down here, but I don't know. CCJ, we talked about double topping. It's trying to get over 39. If you want to be bullish on that, it needs to get over it. CF, we talked about the ag names professionally gapping down, but they didn't go down more today. Okay. That's not, I mean, the market was holding up. And again, and it's still, a lot of these names were red or barely green, like NTR, red. CF up 9 cents. This doesn't look bullish to me. This looks like start of down moves. Okay. AA Aeron. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to play this. It's like, okay, well, now it's down here back at new lows. Do you want to go long stuff or do you want to short stuff that's so easy and obvious? That's your choice. Make trading hard. That's your choice. I can't argue with people who want to do that. XLF, we said, this is the easiest short in history. Now it drops 4 straight days and it has a green day. Oh, but it's bullish. No, I mean, let it bounce a little bit. Take it some breath. JP Morgan. I mean, this thing broke the 200-day and look what it's doing. Chopping. It doesn't really look that good, y'all. We'll see what happens. Morgan Stanley been absolutely throttled. And again, a day like today, financials looking like crap. Is that really a sustainable market? All these names. Again, wait for bounces. If you're short them, manage your position. Look at the KRE. Lower lows. XBI, are you surprised it rallied? We talked about things. It's been absolutely beaten. All right. Look, I don't know how high it is, but this just shows you it's a downtrend and a long way. There's bounces. Got it? Cool. Keep it simple. Solar stuff. I talked about these oversold getting smoked. Maybe they just chop out for a little bit. Are they the best trades? I don't know. Sedge, we've talked about these names. When they were up in the multi-hundreds, in the 300, 400 ranges, and each would be like, oh, you're crazy. Solar's the future. It's like, no, solar is pricing in the future. Now you've got to earn it. Uh-oh. These names, again, all to me. All of them. Oversold near term, maybe due to bounce, but they're dead. They're dead money. People, the momentum is gone. First Solar, now this is what I like to see, a nice little bounce on this sucker, because I said, watch up here. Watch it. Watch this area. I think it matters. If you get up there, I think you can start shorting, but also keep aware of earnings. HYG, we talk about corporate debt looking like crap breaking. Well, okay, oversold bounce. I mean, it's just, it doesn't go down every day. I have this conversation. People are like, oh, it's not a downtrend. Look, it's green day. It's like, okay, green day. Awesome. It'd be like trading the 10-minute and be like, oh, just because it's a green candle, it's a trend, uptrend. It's like, nope, one day doesn't make a trend. Even 2 or 3 green candles in a sequential day, that doesn't mean the trend has changed. Maybe it's just chopping. Talked about Costco. Breaking channel, hitting the 100-day. All right, cool. Watch the 50. It's clearly compressing between the 50-day. It's an easy trade. You know what to do. XOP, we said double top, question mark? Configured, drip. Again, if you bought that in the 9s, looking good. ExxonMobil, if you shorted this up in the 113, 114, again, toot my own horn with some good trades. We've had a lot of good trades. Look at that. Again, I didn't short any oil, but that makes sense to me, right? Valero, we said watch this one when it got up to like the 20-day, 50-day. Looking good, backing off. MPC said this was an interesting one because it hit some major resistance up here. It looked backing off. So far, so good. EQT. Oh, Occidental. Remember the Buffett sell zone? Yeah, we do. You do know. Right? EQT and Flex LNG, and we'll end it there. 44, another failure. EQT, Flex LNG. We like this name long term. They have a monster dividend yield, and we know long term the U.S. will be a natural gas exporter. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Always here to help. Use the Calendly link below. I do not mind spending 30 minutes just chatting with people. If you're struggling with trading, that's what I'm here for. I can help you. If you have real estate questions, please hit me up. Do not be shy. Again, I appreciate all the love, support, the generous donations. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Doing whatever it can take to help other people see this, because again, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. We are probability-based traders. No one is promising you certainty, and you don't want to tell yourself that you're looking for certainty. That is like the holy grail that you will never find, because in trading, you're going to be wrong. It's how you handle wrong and how you handle right. Talk to you guys and gals later. Peace out. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.